me and my boys here. We're here hanging out at Bill's Music, rock and roll.
But it's so great to be here. We've been on the road, visited some music stores, talking about guitar, talking about equipment. And so over the next hour or so, we're going to talk about the new American Special Stratocaster that I'm playing right here. We're going to talk about this little tiny amp called the G-dec 3, which is the new installment of the G-dec. Yeah. That looks awesome. All right. Fender called me up. They're like, Gary, we have a new Stratocaster that's new and improved. And I'm like, what are you guys going to do to make a Stratocaster better than it's been? But what they did is they really listened on the street to what guitar players talk about, the things that we like. And one of the cool things about the new model is it has a 70s style headstock. You notice it's got the bigger style headstock. It looks a little overdone, which is really cool looking. And it's got the big logo, the giant logo. If you're blind like me, you can actually see that you're playing a Fender, which is cool. Also has jumbo frets. It has bigger fret wire than the typical Strat, so it feels a little bit better. I don't know if you know, but bigger frets have a great feel for vibrato, for pull-offs. You know, I'm a big Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. I know Stevie used to use like big giant frets on his guitar, so it has a great feel when you play it. Also comes with the Texas Special pickups, so it's got really good pickups right out of the gate. The humbucker is the atomic humbucker. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds cool. They have also the Telecaster, which the Telecaster, I'll play a little bit so you guys can hear that. And you know, this amp is just a blast to play with because the tracks are really inspiring. And I think for young musicians or old musicians or anybody, it's going to inspire you. And the cool thing is when you start to play along to a track, the greatest thing is it never stops. How many people like Eric Johnson? Yeah. Eric Johnson, amazing guitar player. I got to play with him in Hong Kong. We did a show together, and he's the sweetest guy. He's the nicest guy in the world. But he plays too good now. This is a solid state amp. There's no tubes inside it, but it sounds like tubes. You know, I think the technology has come so far now with what they can replicate. That's a great question. That's a really good question, man. Would you like my pick? Say you go, well, I like the track, but I don't like the tone. Maybe you don't want something that dirty, okay? So you go over, you hit your amp, you hit amp, you say, okay, it's got British steel, maybe I'll switch it to this sound, right? Maybe we'll switch it to let's try a couple different sounds here. What about a black face, right? Now you might go, well, that's too much gain, man. It's just too crunchy. Let's pull the gain back a little bit. Maybe that's better. I think it's putting on a lot of sound for a small amp, but even if you just put a mic on that, like you're playing a gig, you know, you could just throw a mic on that and it's going to sound huge. You know, it's
I really appreciate your time. God bless you. I wish you luck. I'll see you in the back with the music, and please go to GaryHoey.com. Visit me online. Join my e-list so I can keep you up to date, because we'll be coming back with a new album, Utopia, this summer, and we'll be on the road with my band. So please join the e-list. Go to the website. If you don't come up and say hi and take a picture. God bless you. Good night.